But in my earlier times, I used to focus only on grammar, reading, writing, vocabulary. So that's why I was very good in those parts. But when it comes to speaking, I was not able to speak properly. Okay.
Yeah, it happens. When we start to do anything, so it happens initially, right? Like we have a lot of hesitation to talk with the people, right? Embarrassment, fear, anxiety, because
Yes.
we are going in initial, like at the beginning time. So at the beginning time, it happens with everyone, I would say, right? So, but you are speaking so good with time. I would say we can achieve everything, but we need to learn more and more. We need to be consistent in this language so that we can grab all the thing, whatever things require for it, right?
I have mentioned you that I was not consistent in my earlier times, but I
Yeah.
want this language like a fluent speaker. Okay, so you know that without consistency, nothing can be achieved. Yes, so you have to be very consistent in order to do anything in your life. So that's
Yes.
why I don't know, ma'am.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I am doing great. And what about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you so much for asking. So, since we are meeting for the very first time, so please introduce yourself, sir, if you don't mind.
Okay, so thank you. Uh, First of all, thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. This is Bablu. I was born and raised in Hooghly, West Bengal. And if I talk about my qualification, I have accomplished masters in English literature. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love to play cricket, football, and having conversation with different kinds of people. And by profession, I am a school teacher and I'm a kind of inquisitive person. I always love to learn new things, and simultaneously, I'm running a YouTube channel where I upload English related conversational videos. That's
Yes.
all about me, and thank you for asking.
That's really wonderful introduction of you. Okay, so would you like to me introduction?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I'm very
So,
good about you.
yes. So my name is Babita. I'm talking to you from Gorakhpur about my education. I have done graduation with English. I did PC, I did PA, and also qualified CTET, UPTET. Apart from that, I'm a homemaker. Simultaneously, I'm also running YouTube channel. It's been 8 months. Because of learning purpose, I created my YouTube channel. And along with, I'm a mother of two kids. About my hobbies, I love singing, yoga, and talking with the people. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, glad to hear about yourself.
Yeah. So yeah, I have seen many of your videos with other YouTubers. Yeah, what I feel about you, you are really very enthusiastic person to learn English language, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's really wonderful, great. Okay, so how long have you been learning English?
So I have started this speaking journey 5 months ago. Okay, because
Okay,
I used to speak this language, but I was not consistent in my earlier times. Okay, so I thought that I have to speak this language, and because I am a teacher, I teach in government
yes,
school or but in terms of speaking, whenever it comes to speaking, so I was not, in my earlier times I was not able to speak in a fluent way or spontaneous way. That's why
yeah,
I have to work on my speaking skill. Okay, and
okay,
you can say I have taken a resolution
yes,
before 2025. I
okay,
will speak language by hook or crook. Okay.
yes, yeah. But you are speaking so good, there's no doubt, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
yeah.
And tell me, ma'am, I would like to also ask you one question. So, when did you start your speaking journey? Nowadays, you are speaking very well. I have also watched few videos also. Okay, so you are speaking very well. Tell me something about it.
Yeah, sure. So it's been 13 months approximately. I have been learning this language, right? Earlier, it was not my cup of tea. I had a lot of fear, embarrassment to talk with the people, right? Because of some lack of confidence. I didn't want to talk with the people. Even in camera, I didn't want to face, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, it's been 13 months I have been learning this language. right? And like I used to do many technique. I used to follow many technique like think in English, talk to myself, mirror technique, watching English content, listening, speaking, reading, writing. So all the thing I used to do, still I'm doing all the thing, right? And because of my practicing and because of doing hard work, I'm here, I'm able to speak, I'm able to elaborate my thought now.
So you have shared your journey also. It's great to know hear about yourself also.
Time. Okay, so when did you get your government job? How long
Okay.
have you been working in teaching field?
Yes, yes. So I have been in this teaching field more than 15 years. Okay.
Yes, oh, you must have a lot of experience, right?
Yes. After
Yeah.
completing graduation, I got this job. Okay, I got this teaching job.
Okay, that's really wonderful. You are very fortunate, right? Yeah.
But speaking this
Mhm.
language, speaking this English language has been burning desire since my schooling time. Okay, since my childhood. But in my earlier times, I used to focus only on grammar, reading, writing, vocabulary. So that's why I was very good in those parts. But when it comes to speaking, I was not able to speak properly. Okay.
Yeah, it happens. When we start to do anything, so it happens initially, right? Like we're not able to speak properly. We have a lot of hesitation to talk with the people, right? Embarrassment, fear, anxiety, because
Yes.
we are going in initial, like at the beginning time. So at the beginning time, it happens with everyone. I would say, right? So, but you are speaking so good with time. I would say we can achieve everything, but we need to learn more and more. We need to be consistent in this language so that we can grab all the thing, whatever things require for it, right?
I have mentioned you that I was not consistent in my earlier times, but I
Yeah.
want this language like a fluent speaker. Okay, so you know that without consistency, nothing can be achieved. Yes, so you have to be very consistent in order to do anything in your life. So that's
Yes.
why I have taken pledge or taken this resolution that anyhow I have to learn this language. I have to speak like a fluent speaker. Okay.
Yes, yes, right. Yeah, once you made resolution, so it becomes your responsibility to accomplish that goal anyhow, right? And you will able to do it because you have made any kind of resolution. So definitely you will do it, right? And
One
making resolution is a very good thing, right?
Yes, and one thing I must share with you also. Now, 5 months ago, I stumbled upon Jadoo Kisku's video on YouTube. Okay, so by watching Jadoo Kisku's video, I got motivated. Okay, because Jadoo Kisku speaks very fluent English, and nowadays he is a viral boy. Okay, and Jadoo Kisku also belongs to our community, Santal community. That's why I feel very proud for him
Yeah.
also. That's why I took pledge. Anyhow, I have to learn. I have to speak this language like him also. And then and there, I created my YouTube channel and I started my speaking journey. And since then, I have been practicing on a daily basis. And
Yes.
I didn't know earlier times about this Skype application. And I also
Okay.
live village area, so that's why I didn't have any speaking partner with whom I could speak this language. Okay, and
Yeah.
in my earlier times also there was not I didn't know about the application. With which application should I practice this language? So I didn't have any idea also. But nowadays
Yes.
I got and there are lots of resources available. So anybody
Yes.
can speak this language easily.
Yeah, nowadays we can find a lot of resources, right, available, and we can't excuses to learn anything, to do anything. Nowadays, it is very easy to do. It is very easy to learn anything sitting at home, right? Because we have mobile. It is very small thing, but it is giving us a lot of opportunities with the help of which we can easily move ahead in our life, right? Very soon, as much as we can, right? Yeah, we
Yes.
just need to recognize, identify. what you want actually, what you want to do in your life actually, right? Then only you can uh, catch up that work very soon.
Yes, yes. I am asking you one question. So in your earlier times, when you tried to speak this language or when you tried to learn this language, so what kinds of strategies have you applied? Okay, so tell me something about it.
Yeah, earlier, to be honestly, I used to do many technique initially in my initial time, right? So mirror listening and speaking, and mirror technique and shadowing technique. These all things I used to watch. I used to follow many time, right? Because if you don't have enough time, then you can do only three things like listening, speaking, and shadowing technique. It is really very helpful, right? So whenever I used to watch any videos, so I used to watch attentively, and along with like spot on, I used to repeat that word, one sentence. So in this way, I used to do my practice. So still I'm doing that thing, right? But nowadays I'm very fond of reading, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, still I'm doing all the thing, right? I'm a like homemaker, I'm mother too. So it is very daunting task for me. But yes, because of my passion, I'm ready to do it, right? Everything. So whenever I get free time for myself, so I always prefer to listening, watching English content, speaking, reading, and mirror technique, right? So these things I'm doing and studying also like imitating. It
Yes,
is
yes.
helping me a lot, right?
Yes, yes. I also do some same like you also. In my earlier times, I also used to do something. And before 5 months ago, I used to listen a lot. And during the pandemic time, the school was shut down, and all of the teachers, students had to stay at home also. That's why I had enough time at that time. And at that
Okay,
time, created another two channels I created. Okay, and one
okay.
is related channel and other is educational channel, but not speaking related. So I
Mm-hmm.
was in those two channels also, and I used to listen only conversational videos. Okay,
Oh, mm-hmm.
but
That's
one thing
wonderful.
lacking in my earlier times, that is speaking. Okay,
Uh,
I
mm,
didn't to someone in English, and that's why whenever anyone started speaking in English, at that time I feel very embarrassed. I think you can say that I'm feeling at that time humiliated. Okay, I, I should work on
Now,
my speaking.
now now are you comfortable? I
Yes,
think.
yes. I'm very much comfortable and I don't feel hesitation nowadays, but little bit maybe sometimes also, but not like that like before. Okay, I'm very
Yes.
much I'm getting lot of confidence day by day. I'm getting to learn something new also. I'm
Mm,
improving day by day also by learning, by having conversation with lot of foreigners like you also.
yes.
There are lots of teachers on this.
Mm.
So I'm very grateful to all of those learners, to teachers. Okay, you can
Yeah,
say
right.
by
And
using
you,
application, I am improving a lot. Okay, by using this Skype application.
yes, yes. I'm also feeling the same way. This app, is really helping me a lot, right? So because of this app, we are able to express our thought, right? So this app is really very useful for us, right? To learn anything, right? To talk with the people, and we can share our anything we can share just right. Okay, so what do you teach in your school? What subject do you teach?
As I have done masters in English literature, so that's why I teach English in my school.
Okay, so that's really wonderful, great. Because you are learning English, right? And also you are teaching English to your students, so that's really wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So do you speak English language with your students?
Yes, yes. I also speak English language, but sometimes also I have to speak also Bengali. Okay, because Bengali is my local language to make my
Okay.
students understand. So that's why, because I teach some grammar part also, some grammar take. Okay. I have to teach them in Bengali. Okay, for
Okay.
making them understand. That's why I have to use bilingual method sometimes also.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Think bilingual, they can understand very easily, right? Everything. Yeah, what you want to teach, what you want to make understand to them, right?
Because most of students understanding level are not same. Okay,
Hmm.
that's why I
Right.
have this bilingual method. And even if you teach any private school at that time also, the students are like very meritorious and they are very disciplined. And I teach
Okay.
in government school also. That's why the students are not like so much disciplined. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
put a lot of effort to teach them to make them disciplined. Okay.
Okay. So, are you married?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I am married and I am blessed with a son also. And
Okay. How old
yes,
is he? How
he
old
is
is he?
yes, yes. He is 7 years old and he is studying in class one.
Lovely to hear. Okay. So, do you have any question?
Yes, yes, ma'am. As you have also done masters in English, so do you teach in school or offline or online?
No, no, sir. Actually, I'm not teaching anywhere right now, right? But earlier, before COVID, I used to teach, right? But it was Hindi medium school where I was teaching. Yeah. So after COVID, my job, I left my job, right? Because that was like pandemic time. So like no one wanted to do any job and no one wanted to go outside from the house, right? So that was the reason. And now I'm focusing totally on my speaking journey, like on my communication skills. So next year, I am thinking I should join any school for teaching, right? And also, I want to become a government teacher. So if government is providing any new vacancies for teaching field, so I'll definitely apply that form. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, you can start teaching also as you are speaking very well. Okay,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
okay. So I think that we should wrap up our conversation. And one thing I must ask you one thing that so I am asking you. So before wrapping up our conversation, please tell us our audience. So how should we learn this language and what techniques should we use? So what techniques should we take to learn this language or speak this language? Please
Okay.
tell suggestion.
So okay, I would like to suggest them if any learners want to learn this language. So firstly, they should listen a lot as much as possible, right? So they should listening and speaking and shadowing technique they can follow. So in this way they can just do, and speaking comes by only speaking. So speak as much as possible, right? Because this is your journey, your life. You have to take any kind of concrete plan, right? Then only you can catch up all the thing, right? You can mug up all the thing. Without putting your hard work, you can't learn anything, right? So it's all about totally like our like practice, hard work, and how much you are giving timing for it, right? So if you are giving your timing like 100%, so there's no doubt you will definitely fluent in English. But you have to put your extra effort for it, more energy for it. Then only you can. Because if you really want to speak, then you have to speak. You have to go for it, right? So first thing is that you have to do like listening, speaking, and shadowing technique. These things really very easy to do, right? And whatever you are listening, you have to listen attentively. Always try to listen English content only, because you are learning English. So everything, if you are listening, watching, speaking, reading English language, then you can mug up all the thing very soon.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving us your valuable suggestion. And this session will help a lot of co-learners, okay, to learn this language. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
It was a lovely conversation, and I enjoyed a lot this conversation. And I hope that we'll have a conversation also next time.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, definitely, definitely. Thank you so much for giving me precious time as well. And it was really very lovely conversation with you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Yeah, same to you, sir. Thank you.